Hola y bienvenidos a Spring Spanish. Yo soy Juan. I am Juan, one of the teachers at Spring Spanish. Learning any language requires discipline and being open to new habits. Spanish is no exception to that. So today is a great day to start because in this video I'll show you 5 cosas que necesitas hacer diariamente para mejorar tu español. 5 things you need to do every day to really improve your Spanish. So watch until the end because number 5 is a real game changer. Acompáñame. Número 1. Number 1. Listen to comprehensible Spanish. We've talked about it before. Si quieres aprender un idioma, debes escucharlo. If you want to learn a language, well, you must listen to it. This will help you get used to the intonation and pronunciation. And not only listen to it, but listen to chunks or sentences you can understand already and push your skills just a little bit more and try to get the missing words or meaning from context. When you hear them often enough, you will memorize many of them just like that. No additional studying required. Also, I've got a great tip for you. Check Maria Fernanda's video about movies and TV series in Spanish to start listening to some great and interesting plots and stories from Hispanic television. Habla español. Speak Spanish. Same as number 1. The way to speak like a native is to practice speaking. By making this one of your habits, you'll improve your pronunciation and intonation dramatically as you become more and more familiar with the most common chunks and vocabulary in Spanish. How can you do that? Well, here are some suggestions. Get one of your native friends on a call. Go to a Spanish-speaking restaurant or festival near your city. Heck, even thinking in Spanish or talking to yourself works. I mean, I do it all the time, right? Yes, I do it all the time. Well, careful, they're listening. Oh, sorry about that. No estoy loco ni nada, eh? I'm not crazy or anything, all right? Revise your chunks flashcards. If you've been watching our videos, you probably noticed one of the strategies we use at Spring Spanish is creating flashcards with chunks instead of just isolated words.
For example, you can make a flashcard saying, on the front, blank, I sing una canción.
For example, en blank space se habla blank space.
This is not only to show you how chunking works, but also to help you create a database with the most common phrases and expressions in Spanish you'll find yourself using a lot, and their meaning in your mother tongue. So take advantage of this and review your chunks flashcards frequently. You'll notice how easy you remember them after repeating a couple of times. Usa las herramientas que te damos a tu favor. Use the tools we give you to your advantage. See? You can even create a flashcard with that one. By the way, if you'd like to get some flashcard decks created by us, join us for a free Spanish training on our website. I left the link for you in the description. In that training, we give away a Spanish lesson that comes with a flashcard deck. You'll also discover how to speak Spanish without translating your head and memorizing word lists and grammar rules. Haz una actividad divertida en español. Do a fun activity in Spanish. What can be better than using your leisure time to also practice your Spanish? One of the most effective ways to learn a language is through fun activities in that language. That's exactly how I learn English. So listen to a podcast in Spanish, watch a Spanish TV series or movies, or even memorizing your favorite Spanish song can be a great way to improve your language skills. Because you won't feel like you're studying or spending time and energy in something that feels like a chore. A great way to make a habit of learning Spanish is hacerlo divertido, to make it fun. Watch one Spring Spanish lesson daily. This is the one I was telling you before. The real game changer, el paquete completo, the whole package. Watching one Spring Spanish lesson a day will help you get all of the previous habits you need to improve your Spanish. You will get to listen to a lot of Spanish input, clearly pronounced, explained, and in chunks you can start learning by heart to then use them when practicing speaking Spanish. So, un pequeño recuento, a little recap. First thing, escucha mucho español. Listen to a lot of Spanish. Second, habla español. Speak Spanish. Third, revisa tus chunks. Review your chunks. Fourth, haz algo divertido en español. Do something fun in Spanish. And finally, mira las lecciones de Spring Spanish. Watch Spring Spanish lessons. Recuerda que la práctica hace al maestro. Practice makes perfect. So make these 5 things a daily habit, and I assure you that your Spanish will improve dramatically.